Hey guys, I'm back to do the other half. Actually, I shouldn't even say half because someone reminded me that I have my James Patterson and all my adult fiction books that I have to go over to that has to be read. So this is my other half of YA and such that I'm going to go ahead and run through. So the first one I have is that needs to be read. The Deep End of the Ocean by Jacqueline Mitchell. And this was actually a movie, Me and Two movie with Michelle Pfeiffer, and it was such a good movie. So I had to get the book when I seen the book. The next one, White Oleander by Janet Fitch. It's Oprah's book club book. Usually, when I seen it, didn't seem interested by the cover. I liked the cover, but I didn't think it was a book I would like until I read the back or the flap or whatever it was, and it sounded good. The Almost Moon, a novel by Alice Sebold. House by Frank Peretti and Ted Dekker. Ted Dekker's a Christian writer. I think Frank Peretti, yeah, they're both Christian writers. But this is like scary. Yeah, Ted Dekker's a good author. Requiem for a Dream by Hubert Selby Jr. This was also made into a movie, and this is actually the movie cover. The Memory Keeper's Daughter by Kim Edwards. Aubrey Waite by Robin Benway. Before I Die by Jenny Downham. James Patterson, Sundays at Tiffany's by James Patterson. And I love James Patterson, but I've never read any of his books like this. It's always the adult fiction, mystery, murder ones. So this will be my first to read of that kind. The Memory of Running by Ron McClarty. 13 Little Blue Envelopes by Maureen Johnson. Mistaken Identity by John and Susie Van Ryan and Newell Colleen and Whitney Serac. And this was purchased at the Christian Family Store too, or Family Christian store. It's about two girls, or I think it was more, that got into an accident. The two girls are best friends, I believe. One dies and one lives, and they actually think that they misrepresent who's who. The one that's living, I guess she was so hurt that they really couldn't recognize her. They assumed she was the one that actually died, and then it comes out later. So the family who actually lost their daughter was thinking that the one in the hospital was theirs. So now they have to come to grips with that their daughter's actually dead, and the family whose daughter's actually still alive thought their daughter died. Yeah, so, and it's based on a true story. Present Value by Sabin Willett. Beautiful Eyes by Lisa Unger. Sliver of Truth by Lisa Unger. Outside Valentine by Liza Ward. Black and Blue by Anna Quinlan, and this is also Oprah's book club. Whistling in the Dark by Leslie Kagan. The Girl Who Stopped Swimming by Jocelyn Jackson. What the Dead Know by Laura Lippman. Breaking Her Fall by Stephen Goodwin. Leaving Paradise by Simone Alcalez. The Year of Secret Assignments by Jacqueline Moriarty. All My Stars by Lorna Landvik. Lux by Anna Godberson. A Million Little Pieces by James Fry, and this is also Oprah's book club. And I also know that this book, later on people found out that the guy, I guess, lied about a lot of stuff in here or something. So, but I still want to read it. Distant Waves, a novel of the Titanic by Suzanne Wen. The Sky Always Hears The Sky Always Hears Me and the Hills Don't Mind by Kristen Cron Mills. The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. If I Stay by Gail Forman. The Adoration of Jenna Fox by Mary E. Pearson, which I think I might read this one next, even though it is a recently new one. I don't know. Positively by Courtney Scheinmel. Perfect You by Elizabeth Scott. Godless by Pete Hautman. It's a National Book Award winner. Rash by Pete Hautman. Bloom by Elizabeth Scott. Disenchanted Princess by Julie Linker. If I Have a Wicked Stepmother, Where's My Prince by Melissa Cantor. Dreamland by Sarah Dessen. My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult. Dreamside by Graham Joyce. And then my last stack of books, Smack by Melvin Burgess. The Guardian by Nicholas Sparks. Still Alice by Lisa Genova. You know, ever since I got into YA books and the larger paperbacks like this, these little paperbacks, like the mass-produced ones, I just like, it's so hard for me to read now. And that's all, like, besides for hardcover, that's all my adult fiction are books like this. And it's just so hard for me to read them now. Love You, Hate You, Miss You by Elizabeth Scott. The Disreputable History of Frankie Landau Banks. It's a National Book Award finalist. This is by E. Lockhart. Wrecked by E.R. Frank. Dairy Queen by Catherine Gilbert Murdoch. Maggie Come Lately by Michelle Buckman. Elsewhere by Gabrielle Zevin. The Day My Mother Left by James Prozac. The Awakening by Angela Hunt. Stealing Love, Confessions of a Dog Napper. It's a memoir by Mary A. Fisher. And the last one, Covenant Child, Terry Blackstock. It's a story of promises kept. And this is also like a Christian author. And that's it for my other half of my YA fiction to be read pile. Maybe tomorrow, because I don't know if I'm going to do any more tonight, but maybe tomorrow I'll do my adult fiction. James Patterson, Robin Cook, Tess Gerritsen, blah, 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 like 20,000 of those too. So there's a lot, though, actually, that I have read in my adult fiction. I just bought a lot of them because I liked the author and I wanted the collection. So, all right, take care, guys. Bye.